us into dragons.
Good evening, I'm Cherry. Today I'll review 10 videos about social studies. There are different kinds of animals in the zoo. Rhinos, crocodiles, leopards, giraffes, elephants, tigers, iguanas, snakes, flamingos, monkeys, hippos, cheetahs, lions, and bears. John Chapman, or Johnny Appleseed, went everywhere he could to grow apple seeds. At that time, people wanted to know what in the world was he up to. As he passed on, they started to realize that what he did was good for the environment by planting trees and feeding people. So what we know about this man is that he provided free food. People can use it to protect them from starvation, and people can use these to bake, cook, and feed their families. In the American flag, there are 50 stars and 13 stripes. The 50 stars represent the 50 states of America, and the 13 stripes represent the original colonies that makes the flag in July 4th, 1774. They also have national symbols like the Liberty Bell, the Statue of Liberty, the White House, and the Washington Monument. Their national bird is the eagle, and their motto is "In God We Trust." The White House is where the president lives. And their national seal has an eagle with wings split out, and it holds a tree branch and some arrows with its feet. The tree branch represents the word peace, and the arrows represents the word wars. Native Americans make you think that it is just one group, but it's not. There are hundreds and hundreds of people that we call Native Americans, but they have their own distinct cultural and ethnic groups and the same cultural practices. So they hunt for food, they do vases, and they do clothes. The clothes are made from animal skin. The clothes and vases have different models. They're not the same. In the past, the Americas are just colonies of Great Britain, and they thought that it's not fair, and they wanted to make their own country, make their own rules, and do what's best for them. So the colonies gathered together and do the work together, so for their freedom. Thomas Jefferson and Benjamin Franklin was one of them. And they know that the Great Britain would not be happy about it. So the Americans started a war that contains farmers, teachers, mothers, children, nurses, and doctors, and so on. They celebrate the 4th of July as the day we call today the Independence Day. Columbus traveled by 3 ships from Italy to India, but he traveled the long direction, so he landed on North America. He ended making stops and found a route to North America. The Pilgrims needed a place to go, so they got on a boat called the Mayflower and go to North America and went to North America. There they meet the Wampanoags, who help them know how to survive. So that's all, and thanks for listening. Bye!